near, but
final race of our program.
Final race, indeed. The one you have to wait for. It's always last in the program, and is, I hope, as exciting as the women's 8 final, which we saw a minute or two ago, which was outstanding in the closeness of the field, and extraordinarily bad luck to Canada to be so close behind in that race and still not qualify for the Olympics through it. Canada in this race in lane 3, but in lane 1 we have Poland, in lane 2 Russia, and now we have Canada in lane 3 in a pole position, the fastest crew in the semis, and certainly look the business in this race. We have lane 4, the United States, the reigning Olympic champions, and they're here for some real business after not huge performances from the rest of their team so far. And in lane 5, Great Britain, we missed out the United States in lane 4, and in lane 6, Germany.
Worth noting that although the Americans are Olympic champions, it's quite a different makeup from the crew. There's a couple of survivors there with their Olympic gold medals and world's best time, in fact. But it's Germany here who won last year and have been quite disappointing in this championship. Canada got to be favourites, but never right off the US in the 8s, as seen with the women.
And the Canada crew there, slow pan down. Variation in wearing hats and not wearing hats. We won't go through that controversy again. Coached by Mike Sprackling, Canada, originally from Marlow. He's the man who found Steve Redgrave probably in his cradle, floating down the Thames at Marlow, and brought him into the sport after he was introduced to it at school. Brought him into the international level of the sport. Straight off there with Germany over in lane 5. Beg your pardon, in lane 6. And Germany quick off the start.
Absolutely, but it's Russia as well, the crew that we haven't really focused on too much. They've been in absolutely scintillating form this year, always testing the Canadians, but really ought to be the Canadians there in lane 3, who have shown us time and time again, and particularly in the semi-final, already opened up a huge margin on the field, haven't they? Both those crews really opened up battle leads, at least 5,000 metres.
Russia and Canada next to each other, they're racing off each other, obviously. It is interesting how when you're in the middle of an 8s race, there's so much going on around you, and there is so much clatter and bang, that it's easiest to pick on the crew on one side or the other, and try and focus all your attention on them when it's not inside your own boat, to make sure that you're moving. And we can see there that Great Britain has slipped back a bit, because there they are in lane 5, and we're looking at the bowman when we were looking at the middle of the other boats. But they did it all in the second half last time round, didn't they, in the semi-finals. So although they're a length behind here, coming on 3/4 of a length behind at the first 500-metre marker, it's not all lost yet.
And the Germans put a big push in there as well to get back almost on level pegging with Canada, but it's Canada now. That is an absolutely phenomenal push off the 500-metre marker there, who came through almost dead level with Germany and now opened up 3 seats and are still moving. So Canada right in the middle of your picture in the white boat, and Germany on the near side. Both home favourites, gold medalists last year, world champions. Let's see if they can start edging back on Canada, but at the moment it looks absolutely inexorable as Canada stretch out, and that is pretty good rowing there, coming through 750 metres.
I think that's very good rowing, but it's also what we've seen all the way through this. In the heats, in the semi-finals, that's what they look like, and there really is nothing that the others, I think, can do, because there's meat in that boat as well. You've rowed with Wetzel, and I think he can shift a bit in the gym.
When Wetzel in the 4-seat, he's a huge man, and he was also Olympic silver medalist in the Cox's 4 at Athens, pushing, of course, Matt Vincent's boat extremely close to the line.
0.08 of a second to be accurate.
Thank you very much. Wetzel there with the bald head in the 4-seat, and he's new to this 8 this year, and he's really driving it on in the middle of that boat. But it's Germany still in with the hunt, about half a length down, and the US in 3rd position, Russia and Great Britain in attendance, and the British have got a quick start, so they might be looking for a bronze there.
Well, it's the USA, Britain and Russia for that bronze medal position, because Poland has slipped back a bit in this.
But the Canadians now almost out to a full length. You see Brian Price there, just looking a little bit to his right hand again. He's almost on that bow ball. In fact, he's probably level with Bowman right now. He'll be urging his crew on, telling them to get them up to that bow ball and get rid of the Germans completely and absolutely ruin their party.
Will Wetzel be talking in the boat? Does he talk when he's rowing? No, he's pulling hard.
He's pulling too hard to talk. 750 metres remaining. The Canadians up at 39 strokes a minute, and Price is now on that bow ball, and he is still urging his crew on.
Germany have some disarray earlier in the season. They didn't even come to Linz-Ottensheim because they couldn't agree on the proper crew was. It wasn't going properly. But now stroked by Bernd Heidecker out of the Coxless 4, the world's best time in Coxless 4s for a long time. And so he's got some real form, and they're holding on to that silver medal position. But he has been rolled over in the last 500 of races in the past.
500 metres now, and Canada come up to the line, almost that full length clear again, with Germany on this near side, again stretching out, and Great Britain now in bronze medal position, just edging ahead of the United States, Russia and Poland out the back door.
United States with very little racing, in fact no racing experience before coming here. They race among themselves, but they don't come on the European regatta circuit, so they don't know what it's like against some of these crews.
And Great Britain now really starting to move on Germany. Canada are moving out on Germany. Germany looks to be dropping back, and it's Great Britain now only a quarter of a length. Is that half a length?
It could be half a length with the parallax, but the fact is they are moving, and Heidecker, who has been rolled over in the last 500 in the past, is under threat here for his silver medal.
17 in the GB boat. Robin Bourne-Taylor against Heidecker from the Cambridge boat, of course. And now it's Great Britain starting to put the pressure on Germany. It's Canada who will win this and will be world champions once again.
There is Heidecker, and you can see that they're suffering a bit in that German crew. He's got big men behind him, Schultz and Engelmann, but they are they're coming under increasing pressure. I think they can hang on. We've got 200 metres to go.
Moving. Straight by Al Heskett from the Army, stern pair, both Army boys. Now only a quarter of a length down on the Germans. Canadians will win this, as I've said. Germany looks to hold on to second place, but this is a fantastic medal performance. Bronze medal from Great Britain, and crossing the line, Canada win it. Second is going to be Germany, not by much, and Great Britain bronze medalists.
United States Olympic champions in fourth place, and on the far side Russia, who showed early, and Poland over on the lane one in fifth and sixth respectively. 2 bronze medals for the Brits. I know we have British voices, we're not partisan at all, but that's actually a very great strength in eights.
That is it, it's a great performance. You see there the Canadian boys taking the tops off and throwing it at Wetzel. But
that's Adam Creek showing his muscles to you, but I think he showed his muscles already by what an absolutely dominating performance that was.
Exactly.
We were getting frightfully overexcited and hot and breathy about the silver and bronze medal positions, but the real victory to Canada by a huge margin. At 1,000 metres they were a length up, at 1,500 metres they were a length up, and at the finish they were further up, interestingly 2.27 seconds over second place. So that's an outstanding row all the way down. They were faster than anybody else every single 500.
Apart from Great Britain, who came back a second on Canada, but I think that just shows the how good the British sprint was to claim to snatch that bronze medal. But the Canadians, as he's just saying, absolutely superb and supreme at the front of that field. The problem is Canada had this last time as well, pre-Olympic year. They were absolutely supreme, out in front, very confident. Just couldn't quite get it right at Beijing.
5:34 there in